We have a series circuit with 125 volts DC power supply, the green battery there. Let us assume that the power source supplies 125 volts DC, and we have 4 resistors, and 3 of those resistors has their own values for the voltage drops. Yung tatlo, merong voltage drops, except one, which is the V4. That is what we are going to find. Determine the missing voltage drop and verify KVL. Missing voltage drop for the V4. So, this is how we are going to do it. Step 1, we find the voltage available. Okay, V1, voltage drop for V1, and the voltage drop for V2, and the voltage drop for V3, right? Okay, it is in series, okay? Series. Next, the value of voltage drop 1 is 28.50 volts. Add to V2, which the value is 35.75 volts. Add to V3, which is 21.80 volts. Okay? Then, we add those 3. We add them, right? So, we write again V1, 2, 3, right? Combination sila, no? It's a combination na, no? We add those, and we get is 86.05 volts. Now, we have a total value for V1, V2, V3 voltage drops. Now, we get to the second step, which is the V4, right? So, V4 is equals to total voltage, or VT, okay, total voltage, right? Then, we minus it to the 3 voltage drops. We have V1 plus V2 plus V3, right? Parang kanina, no? Okay? V4, because that is what we are looking for, right? And the value for voltage total is the supply voltage, okay? That will be 125 volts DC, correct? Okay? Now, we subtract. The value of V1, V2, and V3 kanina, lately, was 86.05 volts, right? Ayun siya, ayun. Ayun. Okay? Ayun siya, no? Okay? Now, V4, okay? You subtract 125 to 86.05, what we get is the remaining V4 value, 38.95 volts. Oh, naiwan siya. No, yun natira. Sinubtract mo siya. Right? Now, we verify. We double check, verify. Verify KVL, okay? We now verify KVL. We have a power source of 125 volts DC, right? Minus it to the total sum of V1, V2, V3, V4, right? V1 plus V2 plus V3 plus V4, tama? Okay? Plus 125 volts DC, that's the total voltage. Ano ang total values nila? Or hanapin muna natin yung values nila, no? So, V1 again is 28.95 50 volts, add to 35.75 volts, add to 21.80 volts, add to 38.95 volts. O, yung apat na ano na yan. Apat na voltage drop na yan, diba? Right? So, this is our source voltage, which is 125 volts DC, because we are checking or verifying the KVL. Okay? We have a source voltage of 125 volts. Then we add those 4 resistors. Okay? Those 4 or these 4 voltage drops. Okay? And what we get when we add those, we get 125 volts DC. O, D is equals to 0 na yan. Alright? Okay? And that is Kirchhoff's voltage law. Okay? And that is the answer.